an Islamic family, the family of Islamic style, is the characteristic called in Arabic basira. The English translation of basira or basirat, sometimes it is difficult to translate, but there are few words. I will try to translate for you what is the meaning and definition of basira. But this is one of the beautiful characteristics of a nobility. A person who is a noble person, he has this quality. Qualities are many. There are bravery is a quality. To be generous is a quality. Also to be good, to be mu'min, a believer, a faithful, helpful. These are all good qualities. One of the strongest qualities which a person should have and which a family must have is that they should have basira. They should have basarat, and the people should be basir. Basarat, basira or basir means the person who has a deep knowledge, a deep understanding. And one word which is used for basirat is in English is called insight. A family which has insight, a community where the people have insight, they have deep understanding, they have knowledge. The person who distinguishes between haqq or batil, the person who knows what is haqq, what is truth and what is falsehood, batil, that person is called basir. And this is a quality which everyone must have. I remember our World Federation, the headquarters is in London, England. They publish a magazine. The name of this magazine is Insight. Beautiful name, Basirat, where they publishes different things, different articles are published in that magazine, reports are published, what they are doing around the world. This insight is the word which is used for basira. Nowadays, if you listen to the lectures of our ulama, I'm talking about those ulama which are the jurists, the maraji, those who are authorities, they use this word a lot, the word of basira. Oh people, have basarat, have basirat. Oh people, you should have insight. Oh people, you should have awareness. A person who knows, who's aware about what's going around him, what is surrounding him, who is his friend, who is his enemy. This is a quality. Not everyone has this quality. But this is one of the important quality which in a noble family the people should have. All the members of a family, of the community, of the society, they must have basira. They should take a right decision at the right time. People take decisions but not on the right time. Sometimes the decisions are not good, not correct. But basir, a person with basira, with insight, with deep thinking, understanding, is the person who takes a right decision on the right time. This is one of the best qualities. Holy Quran has mentioned this word basira at many places with many examples. One such verse is the one which I just recited from Surah Yusuf, chapter number 12, verse number 108. Qul hazihi sabili. Tell them that this is my path. Sabili, this is my way, this is my path. Ad'u ilallah alal basira. I invite people towards this path, which is the path. Allah says, tell him, this is my path. I invite the people to this path, alal basira, with insight, with deep understanding, with awareness, with awakening. I invite the people towards basira, towards this sabili, this path, this path which is called hazihi sabili, which is my path. I invite people towards this path, but with the condition that come here to this path with insight, with thinking. This is one of the verses. In another place in the Holy Quran, Surah Sad, chapter number 38, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَاذْكُرْ عِبَادَنَا إِبْرَاهِيمَ وَإِسْحَاقَ وَيَعْقُوبَ أُولِي الْأَيْدِي وَالْأَبْصَارِ. Remember my servants, Allah is saying, Ibadana. Remember, Wazkur Ibadana. Remember my servants, Ibrahim, Abraham, wa Ishaq, Isaac, wa Yaqub, Jacob. All these are, Ibrahim alayhi salam is the grandfather. Ishaq is his son. Yaqub is the son of Ishaq. And Yusuf alayhi salam is the son of Yaqub. See, all four generations were prophets. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, remember Ibrahim, my servant, and his son and his grandson. What are their qualities? The first quality is Ulil Aidi. They are the men of power. Now, if you remember last night, I told you that whenever there is a problem or difference of opinion, go to the person who is a concerned person, the person who can solve it. The Arabic word is Sahibul Yad. Sahibul Yad, the person who has power in his hand. Not everyone. Every person is not a powerful person. Whenever there is a problem, go to the person who has solution for it. Here, same thing, same word is used in the Holy Quran. I have given you the address. You can see the tafsir in detail. وَاذْكُرْ عِبَادَنَا إِبْرَاهِيمَ وَإِسْحَاقَ وَيَعْقُوبَ أُولِي الْأَيْدِي. These are the men of power. All these three had power in their hands. They were prophets. وَالْأَبْصَارِ. And they had the power of Basira too. They had deep knowledge, deep understanding. Ibrahim alayhi salam was living with his uncle called Azar. His name was Azar. Azar used to make statues and idols. So now you can imagine a person who makes statues and idols, how devoted he is towards the idol worshipping. He was not only idol worshipper, but he was idol maker. Ibrahim alayhi salam living with his uncle in the same house, calling him his father. Quran has the word father for his uncle Azar, but that was not his father. That was his uncle. Azar was his uncle. But there, Ibrahim alayhi salam stood against him and told him, this is wrong, stop it. Don't do this. And once he broke all the idols and statues. This is because Ibrahim alayhi salam is from the people of Basira. He has insight. Another example in the Holy Quran. In the Holy Quran, the Holy Book gives us an example. And this is the example of name is not mentioned, a woman whose name is not mentioned in the Holy Quran, but the word used for her is Imra'atul Fir'aun. Remember, Quran says, we give you the example of the wife of Fir'aun, Imratul Fir'aun. Her name was Asiya, but this name is not mentioned in the Quran. But the characteristics which are mentioned for her are great. Names are only Maryam alayha salam, only one name is mentioned in the Holy Quran from among the women. Other names are not mentioned. Quran has its own style. Here, name is not mentioned, but qualities are mentioned. This wife of Fir'aun is living with a tyrant, with a zalim. That is not an ordinary zalim, not an ordinary aggressor, but the one who calls himself, Ana Rabbukumul A'la, I am the greatest of God, I am your God. And once he asked the people do you know anyone else beside me as a God? He was so much an arrogant person that he said that there is no possibility. It's not possible that beside me there will be another God. This was Fir'aun. And in the house of Fir'aun, with him, the wife is mu'mina, the wife is a believer. Usually we have seen in the families that the wives are under the influence of the husband. Sometimes it is vice versa. Most of the cases nowadays we see that no, the husbands are under the influence of the wives. Well, either the husbands or the wives under the influence. But here this example is one of the beautiful examples which the Holy Quran is giving to us. Fir'aun is king and he's unbeliever. Wife is mu'mina, she's believer. And then when Fir'aun knows about her iman, then he starts torturing her, and he tortured her at such an extent that she was martyred. ISIA was martyred by her husband Fir'aun, but she has insight, living in the same house with Pharaoh, but not obeying him, obeying Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Sallu ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. There is another word which is called basar or basara, that is eyesight. The root word is same. Basira is also from that. But when we say basara, or when we say that this person has basara or he has basar, which means eyesight. So eyesight is zahir. This is something which is known, we can see. People can see our eyes. We see the people with our eyes. This is zahir. And it is known. While basira is not zahir, it is batin. It is not seen. So basarat is from eyes, basirat is inside the mind, inside the body, inside the head. This is the difference between basara and basira. That's why we have a beautiful saying which explains this difference of basar and basira by the commander of faithful, Amir al-Mu'mineen Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salatu wa salam. He says it is easier if a person gives his basara, eyesight. If the eyesight goes, that is easier, but if the basira, the inside goes, that is very difficult. So make sure that the basira is there all the time. Maybe because of the age, basara becomes weak, a person cannot see properly, but basira should be there. Always the person should have basira, and he should have this quality which is called basira. Basira or insight is of different kinds. For the sake of convenience, ulama akhlaq, they say that there are three main kinds of basira. Number one, that is called basiratul akhlaqiyya, that is the ethical basira. The second is basiratul siyasiyya. Maybe a person has ethical basira, but he doesn't have a political basira. We can say, oh, he is weak in political insight. He doesn't have basira siyasiyya. And then the third type is basiratul diniyya, that is the insight of the religion or the religious insight. All these three types of basira are important, and we should know where we are standing and what is our responsibilities when it comes to the insight and when it comes to know and decide between haq and batil. When it comes to the first type, which is ethical basira, here I can just give a brief explanation about the first type, that ethical basira means a person should know about his shortcomings. Every human being has lapses. Every human being has shortcomings. But if a person has ethical basira, he should know about what things are his shortcomings, what are his lapses. If he doesn't know that, we can say that this person has no basiratul akhlaqiyya. There is no ethical basira if he doesn't know about what are his shortcomings. And that's why in one of the sayings from the Ma'sumin, it says, Absarun nas man arifa uyubo. The person, absar is the ism tabzil. That is, the person is on the height of insight, or he is a very insightful person, a very basir, absarun nas. Is that person who knows his aib, who knows his uyub, what are his shortcomings. If a person doesn't know about his shortcomings, how is going to improve himself? That's why it is very important that every person, no one is ma'asum. Every person is with faults, with errors. But the person will be called a basir when he knows what are his uyub, what are his shortcomings, in order to overcome that, in order to solve that. According to one of the ulama akhlaq, a famous alim by the name of marhum Ayatullah Falsafi, Sheikh Muhammad Taqi Falsafi, he was a muallim akhlaq, a very famous person. He died maybe 15-16 years ago, but when we were students at Hawza, he used to give lesson in akhlaq. He was a famous teacher of akhlaq, and he has written many books also. Ayatullah marhum Falsafi. He says that if a person wants to know about his shortcomings, there are 3 ways. From 3 ways a person can know about his lapses. Number 1, by himself. If he start pondering, if he start thinking. Man arafa nafsa faqad arafa rabba. Whoever knows himself, it takes him to God. Then he knows Allah. By himself, if he thinks, if he ponders, this thinking, this tafakkur is very important. That will lead him and take him towards the shortcomings. But if I am an arrogant person, I say, no, I don't have any shortcoming. Everything is perfect. I am perfect. Then there is no islah. No one can reform himself. No one can change himself because he believes that everything is fine with him. But every person is with shortcomings. So the first way to know about your lapses is by yourself. The second way is your friend. If I have a sincere friend, if I have a good friend, he will tell me. Why? Because a good friend, sincere friend is like a mirror. Al-mu'minu mi'ratul mu'min. One believer is the mirror for another believer. What is the function of mirror? Mirror tells you exact who you are or how you look. Mirror will tell you how you are looking. So here the friend will tell you about uyub if he is your sincere friend. But nowadays it is very difficult. The friends, they don't talk about the shortcoming. They think that, he will mind it, or he will just become mad and he will, I may hurt him because of that. The friends are not talking about the uyub of the person. But if a friend is sincere, then he will tell another friend that these are the things which you have to improve. And the third way from which a person can know what are his shortcomings is from enemies. Because enemies are always trying to find faults. So you try to take the reviews from the enemies. Nowadays, if you want to go somewhere to an office or to see a doctor or to just go and buy something, you go on the website and you read the reviews of the people about that office, that person, that business. These reviews tells you and give you an idea that what kind of person is that person, or what kind of business is that. So these reviews are different. Some are good, some are bad, some are in your favor, some are against you. I try my best to read these reviews. Even if someone is writing reviews about me, I try to read those reviews so that I should know where I'm standing. This might be from the friends and might be from the enemies, but this will give me an idea that these are the things which I need to improve. This is called basiratul akhlaqiyya. The second type is basira, which is political basira, political insight, or siyasiyya. A person should know, he should have this insight, this knowledge from the politics, from the siyasa, that which camp he is standing and he belongs to which camp. Sometimes it is very difficult for us to decide we are standing in which camp. It's very difficult for us. But a person who has a political insight, he knows where he should go, whether this place belongs to him or he is standing in the wrong place. For this, if you remember, the history tells us that even at the time of the commander of faithful, when he was going for the battle of Camel, Jang-e-Jamal, some people were confused. An old man came out from the ranks of the army and said, "Oh, commander of faithful, before I go with you, I have a question." He said, "What's your question?" He said, "My question is, I cannot understand, I cannot decide which party is on truth and which party is wrong." He said, "How come you don't decide?" He said, "One party I can see, the wife of the Holy Prophet is there, Talha is there, Zubair is there, Ashab, and from the family of the Holy Prophet, Zubair was also cousin of the Holy Prophet. The cousin of the Holy Prophet is there. On the other side, we see you, the commander of faithful, the one who is the brother of the Holy Prophet, and you are also a relative to the Holy Prophet. You are relative of the Holy Prophet, other side is also relative. So which one is good? Which one is correct?" Amir al-Mu'mineen alayhi salam gave him very short answer. And he says, "Okay, let me clarify this for you. This is very easy to decide that which camp you should go, or whether you are on the right track or you are on the wrong track. And the solution for this is, you are confused because you are not looking towards truth, you are looking towards personalities. You are looking towards ashab, personalities. You are not looking towards truth. Don't see, this is a big personality, he is from the relative of the Holy Prophet, he is the companion of the... Don't look at that. Don't look at the personalities. Look which side is haqq. What I am saying and what they are saying. Look what I am demanding and what is their demand. You don't remember the Holy Prophet told about me, Aliyun mal haq wal haqu ma Ali. Aliyun mal Quran wal Quranu ma Ali. So if this is the situation, then everything is clear. This is called a political basira. If this political basira is not there, we will have many problems, and these problems will increase, and we will not be able to help and solve these problems. Now it is very common thing, you say, "Oh, we have nothing to do with politics." Allama Sheikh Hassan Sahib Jawahirul Kalam. This Sahib Jawahir is the name of a book. It is called Jawahirul Kalam, written by Allama Sheikh Hassan, maybe 200 years ago, 300 years ago. This is sharah on the book, which after a person writes sharah on that book, he becomes a mujtahid. Allama Sahib Jawahirul Kalam, he has written sharah on Urwatul Wuthqa. Some people will write 1 volume sharah, explanation on Urwatul Wuthqa. Some will write 2. Some will write 10. Sahib Jawahirul Kalam wrote 43 volumes. 43 volumes, sharah, explanation on Urwatul Wuthqa, which is now a book of reference. And it is famous in the Hausa. Whoever reads and understands Jawahirul Kalam of Sahib Jawahir, he is for sure a mujtahid. Whoever understands this 43 volumes. He writes that wherever I go, I see politics. And this is not possible that Islam is different with the politics. No, they are same. Whoever believes that they are different, he knows nothing. He knows nothing about fiqh and he knows nothing about siyasa. Anyone who has a brief idea about fiqh, the Islamic jurisprudence, and politics, he will say that yes, this is in Islam. Not as in the other religions, they say politics is different from the state. State, country is different, politics is different. Islam is not that religion. Islam says no, every person should have basira siyasiya. I'll give you one example. Ayatollah Sistani, Hafizahullah, may Allah prolong his life, he gave the fatwa of jihad. And now, today, everyone says this one fatwa save Iraq from those animals, those Daesh, ISIS, who are not human beings. If this fatwa was not there, it was very difficult to make the country free from them. Those who came here with an agenda, those who came here with a program. Alhamdulillah, now they say 98% of the country is cleared from this group. Why? Because of basira, siyasiya of Ayatollah Sistani. If you say, no, I have nothing to do with siyasa, what I have to do with the politics, I have to sit in mihrab. My place is mimbar and mihrab. My place is to teach to the people fiqh and ahkam. I'm not going to interfere in these things. You will have, the Iraq would have still in the hands of Daesh. Now this basira, siyasiya, is very important among our communities, among ourselves, and we should know that this is one of the important part of our community and our society. And the third type, which is called the religious insight or the basira diniya, is that a person should have an understanding about his religion. Now this is the worst problem which we have is in this third type. Many people who don't have this insight about religion, but they believe that, oh, they know, and this is their department, and they know about the religion, and they put their nose in it, and they interfere in those things which are not related to them. And this has created problems. There was a famous personality, which you have heard his name, you might have gone for his ziyarah. Shah Abdul Azim Hassani. He is from the children of Imam Hassan alayhi salam and from the ashab of the 9th and the 10th Imam. His haram is in Tehran, in Shah Abdul Azim, it's a famous place. And he himself was a learned person. From the children, he was Imam Zada, from the children of Aimma. What he would do, he would come to Imam al-Hadi, the 10th Imam, and he would read in front of him his aqaid. And he would say, I am what I believe, what is my aqaid, and how I pray, how I perform my Psalm and Salat and Hajj. O son of the Holy Prophet, O my Imam, although he was himself cousin of Imam, But he's saying, this is not my department. You are the authority. I will read before you about my aqaid, my beliefs, and correct me if there is any problem. And then from A to Z, he will read everything. And Imam alayhi salam will correct him and will say, yes, this is correct. He had this basira that this is not, I am not the person who is ma'soom. When ma'soom is there, I should clarify from him. This is a basira, an insight which I have seen in rare cases with few people, not with everyone. And the problem starts here. For example, you will see the Muslims, they take the hadith from a person by the name of Abu Huraira. While Abu Huraira lived with the Holy Prophet for about 3 years or 3.5 years. And they have thousands of riwayat, hadith from Abu Huraira and Rasulullah. While the commander of faithful lived with the Holy Prophet for 30 years. 3 years and 30 years. And they will take few ahadith from him. From the one who lived with him 3 years, they will take thousands. From the commander of faithful, who himself is a knowledgeable person, ana madinatul ilm wa aliyun babuha, the one who is the bab, the gate of the city of paradise, from him few ahadith. This is the reason, because they don't have that insight. I give you a few examples and then I bring my majlis towards a personality who was in Karbala, but he had a very high form of basira and insight. Uwais Qarani was companion of the Holy Prophet, but the Holy Prophet never saw him. And he tried to see the Holy Prophet, but he never saw the Holy Prophet. But still he is considered as the companion of the Holy Prophet and Ashiq Rasul, the lover of the Holy Prophet. This person was living in Yemen. Yemen was very far from Medina. Yemen is towards the south of the present Arabia, while the Holy Prophet was in Medina. So he would try to come and see the Prophet, but because of the distance and another reason, his mother was very old. And it was not possible for him to leave his mother alone. There was no one to take care of his mother. The Holy Prophet told him, Uwais, don't worry. Be with your mom, take care of her, and it's not necessary that you should come and see me. Once he took permission from his mother and said, Mom, give me permission, I want to see the Holy Prophet. I love him a lot, and he is my Prophet, the beloved of Allah. Allow me. He said, okay, go, but then come quickly. Don't stay for long. When he reached Medina, the Holy Prophet was not in the town. He was outside of the town. So he just left the message and said to the companions, that tell the Holy Prophet that I came here to see him, but I have to go back because my mother is alone. And he immediately goes back. After a few days, when the Holy Prophet came to Medina from outside, he said, I can smell the fragrance of my friend Uwais Qarani. I can smell his fragrance. Now this Uwais Qarani, the people thought that he is insane, God forbid. He was a simple person. And even nowadays in the society, if a person is a simple person, the people think that he is not sane. So the people would think that, why? Because his clothes were ordinary clothes. And even sometimes the children would throw stones towards him. And he would say, don't throw stone towards me, because then my body will start bleeding and I will not be able to pray. So that's why don't throw stones towards me. The reason is because of the blood, and that blood is najas. I will not be able to pray. Some people say that Uwais Qarani was a simple person, Majnoon type, like we say Majnoon. But we believe that Uwais Qarani was a Basir. He has a deep knowledge, a deep understanding of the Ahlul Bayt. Why? Because in the battle of Siffin, he came out from his home. He left his home in Yemen. I'm not sure at that time his mother was alive or not. But when he heard that Imam Ali alayhi salam is at Siffin fighting with Hakim Sham, the ruler of Sham, so he left everything. He said, this is my duty now. I cannot sit at home. I have to leave my home. I have to come out and join the army of Imam Ali alayhi salam to fight with that zalim, with that aggressor, Hakim Sham. And he was killed in the battle of Siffin. He got martyrdom, shahada. And this shahada which he got was because of his basira. He has basara. Another companion by the name of Abu Basir. Now see, his name is also Abu Basir. He was blind. And he was from ashab of the sixth Imam alayhi salam. And there he would always be with Imam, asking him questions, learning from him, although he cannot see, but he knew the position of Imam. So once when he was with Imam alayhi salam in Hajj, and he heard a lot of voices. When the people do tawaf around the Kaaba, there is a lot of voices, sounds, talking. The people, they recite du'as. So he said, Yamna Rasulillah, I can see this year there are a lot of people, because I can hear the voices and sounds. Imam alayhi salam says, Abu Basir, would you like to see how many people, how many Hujjaj are here this year? He said, I wish, but I can't see. He said, okay, with miracle I will make you see, although you are a blind. And with miracle Imam alayhi salam showed him. And what he saw? He saw around the Holy Kaaba, there were animals doing tawaf around the Holy Kaaba. Animals. And few of them were human beings, in the form of human beings, only few of them. Most of them were animals. So he said, O son of the Holy Prophet, what is this? Why are the animals? He said, yes, those which are human beings, they came here for Hajj. Other came to add a word Haji with their name, or for other reasons, but not for Allah. It is not necessary that the person should have basara, like Abu Basir, but he should have basira. Another person by the name of Harun Riqi, from the ashab of the sixth Imam alayhi salam. Now I don't want to give many examples. Most of these examples, mashallah, you know about it. But there are certain things which is reminder for myself and for our youth and for our elders. A person from Khurasan, he came to Imam alayhi salam and says, "O Imam, why don't you stand up for your right? And you have many followers. We will help you." He said, "How many people you think will help me if I stand for my right?" That Khurasani says that there are many, maybe in thousands, more than thousands. In Khurasan, I know there are thousands. He said, okay, are they loyal and sincere? Oh, yes, yes, most of them are loyal and sincere. He said, what about you? He says, yes, I am also a sincere friend of you, and I love you. I am from your Shias. He said, okay, then go, and this oven, which is lit with fire, tanur, go and sit inside it. He says, son of the Holy Prophet, I am your follower, your lover, your Shia, and you want to kill me? If I go there, the fire will burn me. He said, okay, then don't go. At that time, Harun came. He said, Assalamu alaikum, wa alaikum assalam. Harun, can you go and jump into the oven and sit there? He said, Bala ya Rasulallah, yes. Without thinking, without asking why, no. He went towards the tanur, towards the oven, and he went inside it and he closed the lid on his head. And Imam alayhi salam again started talking with that Khurasani. Khurasani is confused. He said, O son of the Holy Prophet, what happened to Harun? He said, don't worry. He said, no, I'm worried. He said, okay, if you are worried, come with me and I will show you what happened to him. When Imam alayhi salam removed the lid from the oven, they saw Harun was sitting there and he was reciting the Holy Quran. Imam alayhi salam asked him, Rajulun Khurasani, how many people are my Shias like those? How many of them are like Harun? How many of them? He says, son of the Holy Prophet, none, not even one. One is not like Harun. Harun has basira. If he has basira, then you don't need to ask. He knows that when this is the order of Imam, so Imam is going to save me. But how many people have this kind of insight? When the sixth Imam alayhi salam died and when he was martyred, he wrote his will, Wasiya. And Mansur was, at that time, he was the caliph. When someone told him that Imam alayhi salam passed away, he said, okay, go and find out who is his warith, his successor, and kill him. Abbasids, they knew that there will be a Mahdi. So they thought that this Mahdi should be from us. And even they named their children also Mahdi. So that to tell the people that the Mahdi which was promised by the Holy Prophet is this one. Now, they were afraid that after the death of the sixth Imam, if we kill the successor, then there will be no Mahdi. And we will tell the people that Mahdi is from us. This my grandson, his name is Mahdi, he is the Mahdi. So Mansur said, okay, go and find out. This is the example of Basira Siyasiyya. Go and find out who is the successor and waris of the sixth Imam. The people, they went there and they came back and they told Mansur that he has nominated 5 people, 5 successors. He was shocked. How can he kill 5 people? Who are these 5 people who are nominated as his successor? He said, number 1 is you, Mansur. He has nominated you as your successor. They were cousins. Oh, he nominated me as my successor? Yes. He nominated you as his successor. The second one, governor of Medina. Again, another aggressor and zalim. Third one, Abdullah ibn Aftah, who was son of Imam alayhi salam, but he was a weak person, or he was ill person. He was not fit for Khilafah because he was ill. His mind was not stable. Abdullah ibn Aftah. And the fourth, Hamida Khatun, his wife. And the fifth, his son Imam Musa al-Kazim. These are the 5 people he has nominated as his successors. There is a companion by the name of Abu Hamza al-Thumali, which is very famous. His dua is also recited in Ramadan. He says, Alhamdulillah, before his death, Imam alayhi salam has appointed his successor for us. He told this in front of the people. The people said, how come Imam alayhi salam has nominated 5? And you say, Alhamdulillah, he has appointed for us an Imam? He has appointed 5 people. How should we know that which one is his correct and real successor? He says, this is very simple. As far as the first 2 is concerned, Mansur and Hakim-e-Madina, they cannot be the successor and Imam after Imam alayhi salam. Why? Because Quran says, La yanalu ahdi zalimin. Our covenant is not for those who are zalimin. So Mansur is zalim, he's out. Hakim-e-Madina is also zalim, he's also out. Quran says, La yanalu ahdi zalimin. Ibrahim alayhi salam says, who will be my successor from my children? Yes, Ibrahim, from your children, There will be imam, there will be successor, there will be prophets. Why? Because our covenant is for those who are good people, not zalimeen. And as far as, now Abu Hamza is giving explanation. As far as the third nomination, which is Abdullah ibn Aftah, so he is ill and an ill person cannot lead the community. As far as Hamida Khatun is concerned, women are not imams. There were no women prophetess. There were, and the same is the case in the line of imama, there is no woman. So it is understood that only one personality is left. Alhamdulillah, before his death, he has appointed his successor for us. And that is Imam Musa al-Kazim alayhi salatu wassalam. Now I finish my majlis, and inshallah we will continue about some other qualities, characteristics of Islamic family, Islamic society, community, how it should be. But there is one personality in the event of Karbala who was very basir, and he had a very high level of insight. And that was Alamdar Karbala, Hazrat Abbas alayhi salam, about whom the fourth Imam alayhi salam, he says, Imam Zainul Abidin alayhi salam says, my uncle Abbas was Nafizul Basira. He had a very high level of insight, a very high level of Basira. When he was told, "Oh Abbas, come to me by Shimr," and he was told, by Shimr, come to me, you are from my tribe, your mother is from my tribe, and I have brought Aman for you. I have brought for you Aman Nama. See the letter? This is written by Yazid. And he is giving you Aman, amnesty. The answer was, "O Shimr, curse be on you and your Aman. For us, you have brought Aman, and for the son of the Holy Prophet, there is no Aman." Abbas alayhi salam never thought about himself, never thought about his brothers. All the time he was thinking about Imam Hussain alayhi salam and the children of Imam Hussain alayhi salam. This is Basira. He never thought that I am also son of Amirul Mu'mineen. My father is Ali. Imam Hassan father is Ali. Imam Hussain father is Ali. We are equal. He said, no, we are not equal. Hassan and Hussain are different. Although we are from the same father, but their mother was Fatima to Zahra, Sayyidata Nisa'il Alameen. That's why Abbas alayhi salam would never say to his brother as, "Oh my brother." All the time he would say, "Oh my Imam, oh my leader." Abbas alayhi salam ने कभी भी इमाम हुसैन alayhi salam को भाई नहीं कहा, बल्कि जब भी बुलाया तो कहा मेरे आका हुसैन, मेरे इमाम हुसैन, क्योंकि वो जानता था कि इमाम हुसैन की क्या पोजीशन है, इमाम हुसैन का क्या मकाम है। और जब हज़रत अब्बास अलैहि सलाम, आज मैंने मसाइब जो है ना सिर्फ एक हिस्सा पढ़ना है, इशारा करना है बस, तफसीली मसाइब तो आप लोगों ने इंशाअल्लाह पहले अशरे में खूब मसाइब सुने हैं, मसाइब पढ़े हैं, मगर आज मैं सिर्फ इशारा कर दूँ कि जब हज़रत अब्बास अलमदार अलैहि सलाम जीन से ज़मीन पे तशरीफ़ लाए और इमाम हुसैन अलैहि सलाम ने ख़याम से देखा कि अलम हज़रत अब्बास कभी दाएं को झुकता है तो कभी बाएं को झुकता है। एक मरतबा देखा कि अलम गिर गया। हज़रत इमाम हुसैन अलैहिस्सलाम जब हज़रत अब्बास के जनाजे पर पहुँचे तो हज़रत अब्बास अलमदार अलैहिस्सलाम ने इमाम हुसैन से एक ख्वाहिश की इजहार किया, कहा कि आका हुसैन मेरी आखिरी ख्वाहिश पूरी कर दो। मैं जब दुनिया में आया था तो सबसे पहले आपकी ज़ियारत की थी, अब जब दुनिया से जा रहा हूँ तो मेरी ख्वाहिश है कि आपकी ज़ियारत करूं, मगर कैसे? एक आंख में खून है, दूसरी आंख में तीर लगा हुआ है। मेरे आंख से खून साफ कर दीजिए, तीर निकाल दें ताकि मैं आखिरी ज़ियारत आपकी करूं, उसके बाद दुनिया से चला जाऊं। امام حسین نے حضرت عباس کی خواہش پوری کی، تیر آنکھ سے نکالا، دوسری آنکھ کو صاف کیا، حضرت عباس علمدار مسکرائے، امام حسین کے چہرے کو دیکھ کر مسکرائے۔ یہ دیکھ کر امام حسین نے کہا بھیا عباس، مجھ حسین کی بھی ایک خواہش ہے، میری بھی خواہش پوری کر دو، آخری خواہش پوری کر دو۔ فرماتے آقا حسین حکم کیجئے، کیسی خواہش؟ امام حسین نے کہا ساری عمر کبھی آقا کہا، کبھی امام کا کہا، اب جب دنیا سے جا رہے ہو تو ایک مرتبہ بھائی کہہ دو۔ امام حسین علیہ السلام کی خواہش کو حضرت عباس نے پورا کیا، حضرت امام حسین کو بھائی کہا۔ حضرت عباس کی ایک اور وصیت بھی تھی، کہتے ہیں کہ بھیا حسین میرے جنازے کو خیام میں مت لے کر جانا، مجھے سکینہ سے حیا آتی ہے، میں نے وعدہ کیا تھا کہ پانی لاؤں گا مگر میں وعدہ پورا نہ کر سکا، مجھے شرم آتی ہے سکینہ سے، میرے بدن کو مت لے کر جانا۔ اسی وصیت پر عمل کرتے ہوئے جب حضرت عباس کو شہادت نصیب ہوئی، امام حسین نے وہ مشکیزہ اٹھایا، چھدا ہوا مشکیزہ جس میں پانی نہیں تھا، اور حضرت عباس کا علم بھی اٹھایا۔ امام حسین خیام کی طرف حضرت عباس کا علم لے کر آ رہے ہیں، دور سے بی بی سکینہ نے تمام بچوں کو جمع کیا ہوا ہے۔ اجرکم علی اللہ، بی بی سکینہ نے چھوٹے چھوٹے بچوں کو جمع کیا ہے، فرماتی ہے دیکھو میرا چچا عباس پانی لینے گیا ہے، اب تھوڑی دیر میں چچا عباس پانی لے کر آئے گا، خوب سیر ہو کے پانی پینا۔ مگر جب حضرت امام حسین خیام کے قریب آئے تو بی بی نے دیکھا کہ علم تو آیا ہے مگر علمدار نہیں ہے۔ ایک مرتبہ فرات کا رخ کر کے فرماتی ہیں چچا عباس اب سکینہ کبھی پانی نہیں مانگے گی، چچا عباس آپ تشریف لے آئے۔ حضرت سکینہ فرماتی اب میں کبھی پانی کا تقاضا نہیں کروں گی۔ الا لعنت اللہ علی القوم الظالمین وسيعلم الذين ظلموا آل محمد أي منقلب ينقلبون لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم. We received a lot of requests from those mu'mineen and mu'minat who are ill, especially a mu'mina is ill and there is a mu'min who is also very ill, they are hospitalized. Let's recite 5 times Amma Yujib for all mu'mineen and mu'minat who are ill for their quick recovery. 5 times Amma Yujib together. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Amma yujibul mustarra iza da'ahu. Amman yujibul mustarra iza da'ahu wa yakshifu su. Oh Allah, for the sake of these ayat-e-karima, all those mu'mineen and mu'minat who are ill, give them quick recovery. For the sake of Bimar Karbala, Imam Zainul Abidin alayhi salam, remove all kind of ailments from all mu'mineen and mu'minat. Shower your mercies on our marhumeen, especially the marhumeen of those who are present here in this majlis. Barilaha, O Allah, اس مجلس میں ایسے مومنین اور مومنات ہیں جو حاجات رکھتے ہیں، ہماری نیک اور شرعی حاجات کو پورا فرما، مریضوں کو بیماروں کو صحت شفا کامل عطا فرما، جو پریشان حال ہیں ان کی پریشانیوں کو دور فرما، زائرین امام حسین علیہ السلام کی حفاظت فرما، وہ زائرین کے جو اس سال امام حسین علیہ السلام کی زیارت کے لیے گئے ہیں بار الہ، ان سب کو اپنے حفظ و امان میں رکھ، اور ہمیں بھی آئندہ سال اور آئندہ سالوں میں زیارت ابو عبداللہ الحسین علیہ السلام نصیب فرما، اور بروز قیامت ہم کو ان کی شفاعت نصیب فرما. آمین یا رب العالمین وانت سمیع العلیم. وإلى الأرواح المؤمنين والمؤمنات والمسلمين والمسلمات ومن مات على الإيمان رحم الله من قرأ سورة المباركة الفاتحة مع